well, I wouldn't say a new character, but on another character. So of course I'm going to start off with the Battle at the Binary Stars TFO. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to clear out the rest of my. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to clear out the rest of my junk here. Mainly because, as you can probably tell, I have a lot of it. Well, not as much as I did before I started. Not as much as I did before I started this.
Thank you for coming. Recent temporal events have led to a need for understanding of 23rd century Klingon tactics. We need our best captains ready to deal with this unique challenge, and so here you are. I trust you will rise to the occasion. The training simulation will begin shortly. Do you have any questions?
I'm ready. Alright, so here we go again. Last video I uploaded it, the preview picture was still pretty close to the same. I mean, granted it still looked a little bit different, but it was still at where it was still pretty close to where the last three before that were. I think it was only a little bit different because I cut off the video shorter than.
And prove to you that now, as always, we come in peace.
The only reason I think it was different is because the video was a little bit shorter because I got pissed off at that one mission I was doing.
Help! The basic maneuver 7 Alpha.
Here we go. Actually, of course, I'm in my sure do, so it's good. Actually, of course, you gotta keep the Shinzo's pull above like 80, which I think we've done on a good portion of these. I mean, I think very rarely it's gone down below 80. It has happened a couple of times, but not all that often. I'm not the only one here with a TOS ship. Granted, of course, it's hard to tell due to the fact that we're using the Discovery. The ships are changing to look like the Discovery ships. Throw everything I have. Throw everything I have at them. Little bit too close back here. So we're at this point where we have protected things from the ship. Multiple torpedoes everywhere. Oof, that was just a little bit closer. Oh, and I leveled up from this. Yeah, speaking of which, like I think I mentioned it before, but since I've been doing this mission with my Discovery character, he is going to be different level than when we last left off. I wouldn't be surprised if by the time I would actually get back there, I'm up to the point where you can get a new ship. about this? For some reason, this particular ship does not seem to turn real fast. Yeah, the one I'm using right now. So just anything around me I'm supposed to be shooting?
Computer, freeze frozen.
Alright, and here we go. This, of course, is where we have.
Interesting data coming in. Both the Jaeger and the Clark have been disabled, and their crews have been ordered to evacuate. Our records show that the Klingons captured a number of escape pods during the battle. Do your best to minimize how many pods the...
I have to pause that because we gotta go over here. Of course, by the time I get over here, I'm probably gonna get destroyed. Come over here and just give you escape pods. Yeah, this particular ship is kind of slow when it comes to turning. I think I'm out of the state range here. I saw something else similar to that. Of course. Wow, we're already up to the ship.
We're pleased you are here. Your offer of a ceasefire is accepted.
Good. Because we're fighting, we're not talking.
Prepare to receive my envoy.
Hold on a second. Sorry if you don't hear any sound. I had to go over type in the chat that I can't see the messages. So if I don't reply to your messages, that's why. I can't see them because the software I'm using doesn't show it. So like if the sound something cuts out, it means I'm probably checking the streaming software just to make sure I'm still streaming, or to see if the messages have popped up. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. No, you want to know the truth? I'm still surprised it allowed me to stream in the first place, with the fact that I thought that they said they were changing over to the streaming tournaments. And of course, this is the part. This is the part where we have to destroy like 60 ships before the mission ends. Obviously easy enough. I don't think it actually gets destroyed. I don't think this particular ship gets destroyed. I think the sarcophagus ship just tends to get disabled. Now we're already there. Just like a few more to go before we end this. And there we go.
I call close to Klingon territory. You only live now to serve as witnesses of Klingon supremacy. To be my herald. We do not desire to know you, but you will know our great houses, standing as one under Kalish, reborn in me.
Oh,
I think we've
I
seen
did see a
enough for
Jem'Hadar
now.
ship.
Not the greatest moment for either the Federation or the Empire, but we've come a long way since that fateful day. Thank you for your participation. If you wish to attempt the simulation again, feel free. Our research teams will be happy to have more data to analyze on the battle.
Okay, I hope our data helps, and off we go. So yeah, I did see a Jem'Hadar ship. Which is actually pretty funny because our ships are designed to look like the Discovery ships. Our ships are designed to look like the Discovery ships, but anything that's called in like holographic ships, or like if your ship gets too damaged and you call in like a assistance, then those ships don't take on the looks of Discovery ships. Since apparently this was what was in my menu, so this is what I'm going to start with. Yeah, those are that TFO is pretty quick. Ah, Captain, we have the Borg sphere and sensors. There are multiple Romulan patrols in the area. We'll need to deal with them before we can scuttle the sphere. Ray shields set a course for the closest Romulan ship. Yeah, this I like it, but it's pretty slow when it comes to turning. Of course, these are of course light hormones, so they're not going to be too much of a problem. Of course, the fact that this turns so slow makes some of the torpedo ability makes some of the torpedo abilities kind of. Oh, they called it. They called it the heavy warblers. Tractor lines. takes care of him. I'm not picking up any signs of Romulan ships, and there are no life signs on the sphere. Recommend we destroy it now. Arm weapons. Wow, that was quick. Captain, our top priority should be to find any technology or research the Romulans may have salvaged already. There's a Romulan communication satellite in the area. If we program it to transmit an emergency signal, the Romulans will send a ship here to investigate. We can hide behind the asteroid. If we run minimal power, the mineral content in it should disrupt sensor readings. Once that patrol vessel arrives, we can use a reconfigured Class 2 probe to essentially tag the Romulan ship. Even if they cloak, we'll be able to follow the probe's energy signature. If there is a base anywhere in the region, we'll find it. Alright, so we gotta go over here. Excellent. Now I think we just need a place to hide. If we fly behind the asteroid and power down our systems, I think we should be able to avoid detection. So, we're basically like right here. And of course, now we have to wait. Couple more seconds. Worked. Romulan vessel is coming to investigate. I've tagged the vessel with a subspace transmitter, sir. We should be able to follow it at warp speed. And there it goes. They're scanning the wreckage of the Borg sphere. Hope they don't find anything useful. The ship has gone to warp, sir. Based on the telemetry from the probe, I believe they are traveling to the Gasco system. There's a small colony on a space station there. In course for Gasco, sir. We can leave as soon as you're ready. We've arrived in the Gasco system, sir. Scans confirm Borg technology on the station. They've detected us. They are launching several ships, and they have activated their defenses. We have the element of surprise on our side for the moment, but they're bound to call in reinforcements. Recommend we eliminate resistance and beam down to the station as quickly as possible. That one. Which of course, if I'm not mistaken, this is the setting for the Romulan mission, Gasco Blues. Pretty sure they just I thought I saw poke mines there. Gotta take up the gun. Tractor reading turret. Alright. Yes, I did. I got stuck in the one. Of course, it's useless. It's useless because there's another one. Once again, completely useless because there's no beam or torpedo weapons. Torpedo weapons. It's just a tractor beam. I thought I destroyed this. Okay, so how many more turrets are on this station? Ah, there's one out here. Ready to beam down, sir? Dealing with Borg shit, I should probably use a remodulator. Sir, we have arrived in the Gasco station. The station is high alert. We should expect heavy resistance. Normally, Starfleet attempts to resolve conflicts peacefully, but in the case of security on the quadrant requires an armed response. We should interrogate any scientists we find along the way to determine where the Borg research is located.
Starfleet? What are you doing here?
We traced Borg technology back to this station. We intend to destroy it.
Really? I sympathize. That Borg technology is creepy. We all hate it, but we don't have any choice but to work for the Tal Shiar. They're holding my sister hostage to make sure I behave, and she's not the only one.
I'll do what I can to help her.
You might need help yourself in a minute or two. Your transport was detected, and the station is on high alert. Security forces are already on their way. You don't have a chance.
We don't have no choice. We need to stop what's happening here.
Promise you'll try to help my sister, and I'll unlock all the doors and turbo lifts for you. There, she's near the medical bay. Good luck, and don't forget my sister.
We'll get her out. Alright. So what do I have? Ah, yeah, Mary. The one I was using in the Davidian missions. Okay, here come the guards. Alright, that takes care of the guards. Gotta go in here and see what's going on. The scientist is over here.
You! Are you from Starfleet? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
I have no love for the Tal Shiar, but I do have a family. If I complete my work, the Tal Shiar will guarantee our safety.
Perhaps we can rescue them. Where are they located?
Most of the families are being held in the medical lab. You will need to cross the engineering level to get there. Be careful. Some of what they're working on there is quite dangerous.
Okay. Really?
Any use of Borg technology is dangerous. You're talking about devices designed to regenerate damage, replicate themselves, and assimilate anything they can reach. If we had a breach in containment, we could lose the station and everyone in it.
Okay. Thank you. We'll do what we can for your family. Alright, so we gotta go down. Gotta go down. Take the turbo lift to engineering. Nope. Obviously that door is not working. Yeah, a medic has got to go because they can heal and I think they can revive or revive enemies. And we kind of don't want that. All right. Before I do that, let's go over here and take care of the security detail. I don't want them messing with me. And I think there is one more over here. Alright. There's a Centurion there. That's the last one left. There we go. Now we can access the logs without any problem. Access Research Log 1.
Head Researcher, Log Supplemental. The Hirogen upheld their end of the bargain and delivered a disabled Borg sphere to the Pilatus system. As a precaution, we have not moved the sphere from that location. I do not want to risk powering any systems that might trigger the Borg's regeneration protocols. However, I do feel it is safe to begin dismantling and analyzing the sphere's components. Borg technology shows great promise. I believe we will be able to improve our weapons and shield technology well within the Empress's timeline.
So, access research log 2.
Head researcher log supplemental. Work to integrate Borg components into our vessels has begun. So far, the process is proceeding as expected. We have increased the combat capabilities of our ships by upwards of 30%. I still feel like we are barely scratching the surface. There is so much about the Borg technology I do not understand. Some of my researchers have expressed concerns over the risks of experimenting with this technology. I explained that circumstances beyond our control force us to take extreme measures. I suspect they continue to have misgivings, but they no longer share them with me.
And finally, research log 3.
Head researcher, log supplemental. I now share my staff's misgivings about this line of research. Incorporating Borg technology into our ships is one thing, but this Commander Nivek has taken over our medical bay and is experimenting with incorporating Borg technology into our citizens. Anybody that expresses discontent with the program either disappears or finds their family being held hostage to ensure their cooperation. We should have never sided with the Tal Shiar. Now it's too late.
Alright. Take care of this. Is there any more down here? Is there any more down here I can destroy? Oh, yeah, these. And I think, oops, I'm stuck on that console. And this one. Takes care of that. Now we got to go down to the turbo bay, or turbo lift, and head down to the medical bay. And of course, there's going to be a bunch of enemies here. Yes, because the scientists are as bad as the medics. All right, that takes care of Nivek. Out.
I can't even begin to express my gratitude. I'm from Serene Prime, one of the colonies that is still neutral in the conflict between the Republic and the Tal Shiar. Before all this, I was a vocal proponent for the Republic. All I can think is that I attracted the wrong kind of attention for my outspoken beliefs.
Okay, what do you mean?
One day I went for a walk on the cliffs near my settlement. I remember seeing something strange and hearing a metallic buzzing. Then everything went black. I woke up in this cell. No one will tell me where I am or why I'm here. What they do say is that I'm a test subject. They're planning on implanting me with Borg technology. I didn't think anyone could be so callous. Not even the Tal Shiar.
Alright, we'll get you home. Miami, one to beam up. And is there another one over here? Yes, there is.
Hello?
This is Captain Yeezy. Just wanted to let you know your brother is safe and aboard our ship.
Thank you so much. Now, allow me to assist you. These access codes will wipe our computer core, destroying all of our data. No one will be able to replicate what we've done here without that information.
Thank you. There we go. Access the mainframe and purge the computer core. Epsilon Beta 241. Alright, ready to beam up? And that should be the end of the mission. If I'm not mistaken, though, I think this is where... Sir, the Romulans are activating their assimilated ships. We have to destroy them. If we fire weapons at one of them, it'll come online faster. But I think we can delay their activation if we get close enough. Okay, so target... Go. And that one's done. Whoops, well this one's online, so we're going to have to deal with it. This hull is a little bit damaged, but not by much. Also my shield all down. Well, yep. If I remember correctly, these kind of gave me a pain when I did them originally. I mean, they are stuff. Great. I can't even fire at them. Okay, where the hell did it go? This is why I don't like doing missions that revolve flying around. There it is. It's stuck in the station. Come on, target the stupid target. 8. How long it takes to switch targets. Alright, and good. That one's gone.
I want to thank you again for rescuing me from an unpleasant fate. If I could impose on you once more, would you be willing to take me to my colony? I must deliver a report on what's happened to our ruling council, and I'd really like to see my family again.
It would be our pleasure. And we're ready to depart the system. Yep, here's that mission that was giving me trouble on my main Starfleet character.
I have forwarded your mission reports and the recovered data to Starfleet intelligence. We now know the Romulans have been researching Borg technology, and they were willing to risk a war with the Federation to advance their goals. There is a 76.77% chance that Starfleet will have to take action against the Romulans to prevent them from upsetting the balance of power with this research. If that occurs, I predict that we will need you and your crew to assist in averting calamity. You have done well. Live long and prosper.
Combat. Ooh. I'll take this one.
Congratulations, Captain.
Let me attach that to my ship. There you are.
To Kayla, the survivor you rescued from Demora's station, has provided some very interesting information about both the Tal Shiar and the new race with which they've allied. Meanwhile, the Romulan Republic and neutral colonies are continuing to report mysterious abductions. We believe these two events are related. Tequila wants to go home to her colony on Serene Prime. The colony there has remained independent from both the remains of the Romulan Star Empire and the burgeoning Romulan Republic. That puts them in a delicate balancing act. We thought taking Tequila home could be a good opportunity to figure out what's happening behind the scenes of the Romulan conflict. We would like you to go to Serene Prime and investigate.
Alright.
I have new mission.
So, come on. Yeah, this is the mission that was giving me so much trouble. So here we go. Here we go again. I'm almost up to level 40, which means I'm going to be able to get a new ship. Almost up to level 40. Not quite there yet, though.
On a remote world, scientists are adapting Borg technology to suit their own needs. A Federation crew caught in an impossible situation fights to survive, but help may not arrive in time. Who will heed their desperate call? In their anguish, the Romulans could cause a greater tragedy than even they imagine.
Still going on over here? Yes, I am. Alright. Alright, let's start with this. Hopefully I have less trouble with it than I did on my main Starfleet character. Captain, we've arrived in the Serene system. This is supposed to be a neutral colony, but I'm detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships, as well as a shield wall surrounding the planet. If this is a blockade, they're very serious about keeping people out. The warbirds are arming weapons, sir. We might have a fight if we want to return our guests to their colony. Speaking of which, Tequila would like to have a word. Patch her through.
I can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I was away. They were already lobbying our council to join them, but Romulan Republic envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess the Tal Shiar constructed it. You should be careful.
This isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. Probably gonna do this mission and then probably call it a stream. Let's talk to the ship here.
This planet is protected by the Romulan Star Empire. State your business.
Okay. I'm returning as citizen to our homeworld.
Indeed. Identify this citizen.
This one, I know this one leads to a fight. Let's try telling the truth.
That is the name of a fugitive wanted by the Romulan Star Empire. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
I don't think so, Commander. So, either way it leads to here we go again. So either way leads to a fight. And right off the bat, here we go again. You know, if this went down faster, I wouldn't have much trouble. I really wish they'd increase the speed of how fast that respawn meter. Here we go again. It's because this damn ship can fire off multiple. Come on. Yeah, see, it's when they fire up. It's when they hit the tractor beam and then decide to fire off the multiple torpedoes. That's when I have the most trouble. And here we go again. Damn, that's annoying as shit. Okay, got it that time. Other problem. I need to get to the front. Its forward shield is down, so that's where I need to get. Damn torpedoes. Wow, I only... Look at that, I only exploded once that time. Only exploded once that time. There we go. There we go. Ready to beam down to the surface, sir? Yes, I am. Of course, I think this is where we go to Virnet.
I can't believe I finally made it home. Thank you. I never thought I'd see this place again. I would give you the grand tour such as it is, but I need to get back to my family. I never thought I'd see them again either. You should talk to a representative from our council. Follow the path ahead and it will lead you to our central square. There should be someone you can speak with there.
Welcome home. Alright, gotta go down. Gotta go down, gotta talk to the counselor. Telling you, man, that deal where it fires off three heavy plasma torpedoes at once. What a fucking pain in the ass.
Jolan True, and welcome to Sereni Prime. Oh, thank you for returning to Kala to us. I'm sure her family is pleased she is safe. However, you have arrived at an interesting time. I was just preparing to meet with representatives from the Romulan Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging our colony to join their faction. We've done our best to stay out of the conflict until now, but I fear we will soon be forced to take a side.
Yes, we met with one of the Empire's representatives in orbit. They tried to destroy my ship.
Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance that feels more like a threat. They offered security services for my world, and I could not risk refusing them. And, to be fair, there have been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet.
Abductions?
A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think Sela likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence they are responsible, however. In fact, there's no evidence at all. And I think that if the Republic were behind these kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind. If you would care to speak to the representatives, I would be interested in hearing what your opinion of them is.
I'm honored by your request, Counselor.
You are not welcome here, Starfleet.
Counselor feels differently. She asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion.
Then she is a fool. The Federation are allies of the terrorists who seek to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You will do nothing here but sow dissent and unrest. I also know that you destroyed a ship protecting this planet, with callous disregard for the safety of the citizens of this colony. I have nothing more to say to a murderer.
He left me no choice.
You had no choice? Those words have been the excuse of monsters since time immemorial. On the chance, however, that the Council is foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I will explain that the Romulan Star Empire is Serene Prime's only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational effectiveness to keep this planet safe. The terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own loss and suffering. The Empress has already sent ships to defend this colony. That is evidence of our intentions.
Your intentions are clear. Sub-Commander. I think I've heard enough.
A pleasure to meet you. What can I do for you?
What's your mission here?
My intent was to speak to the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade, and the Council has extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I'd probably be on my way to one of the Tal Shiar's prison facilities by now. The Empress likes to hide her threats in a few layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for a peaceful world like Serene Prime to resist. But if we all stick together, we will be able to rise up and defeat the Tal Shiar once and for all.
You have ambitious goals, Sub-Commander. Good luck.
Well, what did you think of them?
I might be biased, but I think you should join the Republic.
An interesting perspective. Thank you for your suggestion. Our most convincing evidence comes from a survivor of Virenat. And if his story can be believed, he says he knows who is behind these abductions. You should speak to him before you leave. He's behind that building.
I'll listen to his story. Yeah, this is where we need to go to Virenat. So, okay. There he is.
Yes, I was in Virenat. My family died there. My friends. It wasn't terrorists who destroyed my home, and it certainly wasn't the Republic. It was the Tal Shiar and their friends. But you don't have to take my word for it. Virenat has been abandoned since the attack. Go see what our Empress does to her people.
Sorry for your loss. My officer, there was... It appears we've done all we can here, sir. Shall we return to my ship? Shall we return to the ship? My officer was stuck on that step there. She was kind of vibrating up and down, kind of weird. Course, sir, course laid in for Virenat. However, there are Romulan ships decloaking. They are hailing us, Captain.
You are wanted for crimes against the Romulan Star Empire. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
How about you lower your shields and prepare to be boarded? Sir, there's a Romulan Republic vessel here as well. They're hailing us.
You appear to be having some difficulties with the Tal Shiar. Please, allow us to assist. This is the least we can do for our allies in Starfleet.
Glad to have the help, Commander. And here we go again. Now once again. Of course, I have a little bit of help here, so should be a bit easier than dealing with the. And not only that, but they've got them locked in a trek with you, so. No, thank you for the assistance. Sir, I recommend we cross the shield barrier and exit the system before the Tal Shiar reinforcements arrive. Agreed, laying a course. And yeah, I see the... Oh, never mind. Never mind, I was able to get the items anyways. Let's go in here. Exit, and then we'll be able to warp to Virenat. Ready to set course for Virenat? Yes, I am. We have arrived in the Virnat system. Sensors are detecting no signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. For a once populated world, the sister silence is eerie. Set a course for the planet. Of course, we got to scan these ships before we beam down. Sir, this debris appears to be from a Romulan vessel. It's old, but it took some heavy energy weapon hits before it was destroyed. You don't normally see battles in this near agricultural colonies. And of course, there's one over here. Sir, this appears to be debris from a vessel of unknown configuration. However, the energy signature is confirmed to the limited information we have about the Alachi. There's not enough here for the ship to be destroyed, sir. Whatever it was, it's probably survived the battle. This could be the mysterious enemy the survivors talk about. Could it be the Alachi? We need more information. So, gotta go down to the planet. Sir, I'm detecting a vessel. Wait, there's nothing there. Must have been a sensor echo. So, yeah, cloaked, gotta go down. Pretty sure there's a cloaked ship. And of course, this is where we have to fight the, bugs. This place is destroyed, but the damage is only a few months old. I'm not detecting any humanoid life signs. However, there are several insect life forms around the area. We should be cautious. Alright, gotta take out the bugs. I think the first thing I need to scan is down here. After, of course, taking out the insects. Okay. If everybody's using their abilities, then I guess I will too. No. Ah, that's what I need to scan. Sir, although this colonist died of a plasma weapons discharge, her tissues appear to be infected with some kind of fungal spores. The bioreadings I'm getting are somewhat similar to the readings we got from the prisoners on Installation 18. The evidence of Alachi involvement is mounting. Take a sample. Alright. Gotta take out this sentinel here. Takes care of that one. We have this here. I think this device is some kind of beacon, but it doesn't conform to any technology I'm familiar with. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we've discovered on Installation 18. Get a full scan. Starfleet will want to review our findings. Oh. Okay. For some reason, able to do that twice. And finally, one more section we have to scan. I mean, I could get over here without needing to fight the insects. This crater was created by orbital strike from a plasma weapon of Romulan origin. Since its death for the colonies destroyed themselves, it could only have been the Tal Shiar. Start of detecting subspace transmission. We can access it from that console over there. Okay. Don't want to mess with the insects if I don't have to. Welcome, guest. You have one message from Emperor Sela. Would you like to play it now?
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic. I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy.
Alright.
When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life. Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Virinat will not be forgotten.
I'm getting some unusual energy readings, similar to the ones we received from the strange beacon. Oh. Captain, a ship from an unknown configuration is decloaked as armament weapons. Recommend you and the away team return to the Miami immediately. So, yep, there's the ship that was the Echo thing. It was a scout ship, Captain. We drove it off, but I'm expecting reinforcements any moment. Every time. Wish it would stick, because every time I have to push that, I want it to get it to go. I think we've nearly got this one done. Get rid of the high-yield torpedoes there. Takes care of them. Captain, we are receiving a priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. You want me to put it on the main view screen?
To all Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the Tal Shiar. All combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Open and channel to Admiral Tanay.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Virenat and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there. The battle is already underway.
We're on our way, Admiral. So yeah, after this I'm going to need to quit because this mission has gone on longer than I thought it was going to.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Yes, let's work to New Romulus.
We are grateful beyond words for your help. You have arrived in the nick of time. New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack, and Admiral Kararek is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault. They are at their final line now. They need your help.
Alright, battle
Glad
station.
you could join us. Concentrate fire on their command ship.
So, gotta destroy the ship command. Once again, the thing here, not selected every time, never fails. It'd be nice if people would put their focus on this instead of everybody's just shooting all willy-nilly here. To destroy this, it would be fantastical. Of course, it would help if everybody put their focus on this instead of spreading things all over the place. It's not helped by the fact. Oh, where the hell did it go? Man, that is. Go, takes care of that. These things are going to shit you to the fact how they just disappeared willy-nilly. says we gotta depart the system, but that's kinda hard to do given the fact that how in depart the system, that's kinda hard to do with all this shit still here. Big held by the Romulan Republic.
On behalf of the Romulan Republic, thank you for your assistance today. You have saved our new world from destruction. We cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed today, but know that your names will go down in history.
Okay, we're honored to be of service. And depart. Okay, if I can exit the mission, that's good. Even though there was still a ship there.
The Romulan Republic extends their sincere gratitude for your assistance in saving their homeworld. We now know the race you encountered there is called the Elachi, and they are the Tal Shar's new allies. From what you found on Virinat, and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing is not in our best interests. Alt, from what you found on Virinat, and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing is not in our best interests. The Republic is continuing to search for clues to reveal what exactly is happening to the people being abducted by the Elachi. You, however, may be set to a different task.
Plasma torpedo.
Congratulations, Admiral.
I think we've been held by Admiral Quinn.
The cause of the supernova, and I have new missions for you.
Okay, there it is.
Congratulations. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to Starfleet and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to Earth Space Dock. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Federation.
Alright. So, okay. So, I'll do that next time. Mainly because this mission went on a bit longer than I expected. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.